I'm not just Bob's wife, I am the proud partner of someone who I know that deep in his soul is ready to serve Muskegon. Bob isn't running for mayor because it's a great time to get into politics. He's not running for mayor because he wants accolades or applause. Bob truly believes in community. He believes in Muskegon. He believes that when people come together and listen to each other and lead with courage and compassion and work together, we can all make Muskegon even better than it already is. I don't mean to imply Bob's perfect.
No, more. Keep going. I like this part.
Details are available on request. But he's real, and he's steady, and he's ethical, and he's smart, and he's ready.
And he's got to follow that.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so let's go to the bar.
So help me in welcoming.
No. Hey everybody, I'm Bob Garretson. I'm running for mayor of Muskegon. So, yes, bigger room next time. I'm so humbled by this. Like I'm humbled by all the support tonight at my kickoff event, and I've been humbled by just all the support I've gotten since I announced my candidacy a week ago. I'll try to use my quarterdeck voice, as we call it in the Navy, to make sure everybody can hear. So this is an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to not only the support, not only to events like this, so my wife can say really nice things about me, but I'm doing this because I love Muskegon. Because this is the place that we've chosen to live, we've chosen to work, we've chosen to raise our kids. We moved back to Michigan 19 years ago so that we could raise our family by family. And that was really important to us. And that's when we really started to fall in love with Muskegon. Now, Heather's born and raised here, and she may have told her mom at some time, by gosh, I'm not coming back. But when we moved back to Michigan, one of the first things I did was move my business downtown. And if you remember downtown in 2008, it was a bit of a stretch. But what it taught me was what Muskegon could be, what it could grow into. We started getting involved in the downtown neighborhoods. And we started working on things like housing and youth empowerment programs in the parks. And those were things where we got to meet people and hear their stories and hear about all the great things that are going on in Muskegon. But we've got more to do. So we moved our family to the house that Heather grew up in.
Sorry, I was making faces at it.
You're totally throwing me. So we moved to Jefferson Street. And as we met our neighbors, as we had what I can only describe as a whole host of Big Reds come to our home on Sundays so that we could feed them gallons and gallons and gallons of ice cream, so we could hear their stories, so we could share their successes, so we could celebrate what is the 7th winningest program in the United States, the winningest program in Michigan. And something this community is incredibly proud of, something that unites this community. Those are the things that make you just love this place even just a little bit more. So, we chose to move here. We chose to get involved. We've been involved in nonprofits, a lot of the glue that really holds this community together. And as you start doing that, you learn more and more. Like you get sucked in, right? And so you may have figured out by now that the theme of my campaign is Choose Muskegon. And the thing is that for almost everybody in this room, they've either chosen to work here, they've chosen to invest here, they've chosen to be charitable here, they've chosen to play here, right? But we need to encourage more people to do that. So, there's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of challenges that this community faces. There's 3 of them that I'm gonna highlight real quickly. They're on my website. There's housing, there's economic development, and there's lakes, parks, and arts. So why? Why those 3? Well, if you're going to choose Muskegon, then you need a place to live. You need to have housing. You need to have housing opportunities for everybody. You need to have affordable housing, and you need to have opportunities for people to grow into the houses and the places we can live and become a community. We're so blessed by just the variance and the different resources we have all around the community. So we need to continue to build more housing opportunities so people can choose Muskegon. Economic development. You need to know that there's jobs and that there's opportunities for people, and we need to have those here. You know, that's the complement to housing, jobs, and the final one, lakes, parks, and arts. Kind of those shared resources that make us a community. You know, that make us, that kind of tie us together. They're the places that make people want to live here, to come and play here. So I'm really glad to do this, as small as the room is. I'm really glad to do this in this place, in the Lumberman's Vault. And let me tell you why. You had people that chose Muskegon, that chose to invest here, that chose to take this rundown, vacant property and turn it into something beautiful. They didn't just do that though. They provide opportunities for restaurateurs from all different types of restaurants, from all different types of backgrounds, to build their businesses here, to demo them, to have like a trial ground where they could try concepts out, where they could build something for themselves. And it's a place where everybody from Muskegon gathers. If you come here on a random Tuesday in March, you will see Muskegon here. We need more of this. We need more investment. We need more entrepreneurs. We need more people to choose places where that we can get together and we can gather together as a community. So I will finish up here and I will close out. Everybody's got places to go and people to see. But I really did just want to thank you. This is really overwhelming to me. To see all y'all, to see all the people that are interacting on Facebook and on all y'all. Yeah, all the people on Facebook, all the people that have reached out to me on my website, all the people I've been able to meet with and that I'll continue to meet with through this process. So I wanted to really say thank you. Thank you for choosing Muskegon every day for the things that you do. And the last thing I want to say is I just want to thank Muskegon for what it's done for me and for my family. And to say, please choose me. Choose Bob.
I'm choosing Bob.
Now, if you need to get a breath of fresh air, if you need to get a beer, if you need to walk outside, I appreciate it. This is way overwhelming. I'm really, really thankful for everybody that could come tonight. Thanks.
Woo!